Hold on, medical corner. All right,
medical corner. Yeah.
Talk to
So
me, Boudinet.
I'm 1 week into a testosterone protocol.
I
It's a
don't
big
know if I
test.
want to hear this.
Big test.
Unpack testosterone protocol for a normie like me.
For sure. So I got my testosterone levels checked a couple weeks
That's
ago.
what actually heard you have to do that to move to Texas.
Yeah, you do. It's a prerequisite for getting here. So, had them checked. Good news, your boy is in the normal range for all of them. I actually had like a 700 something for like the
What a flex! What a
yeah
flex! Now
major
people are like,
flex. I was just
listen to my numbers.
I was reading the results, just beaming, just like yeah, let's go. And then
Babe, I told you, babe.
I told y'all. I told y'all. But then bad news, my like free and bioavailable testosterone, which is apparently the testosterone you need to actually, it's like the stuff your body can actually optimize. It was a little bit, it wasn't low, but it was like on the lower end of the spectrum. It was still in the green area, but it wasn't like, it was close.
It wasn't optimal.
Wasn't optimal. So your boy like went ahead, was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, let's get teed out. Let's do this. So
Let's get teed out.
Currently on a protocol where I'm like I got this cream and stuff I'm putting on.
Where's the cream go? Where's the cream go?
Take two guesses, buddy.
Okay, all right.
Take two guesses.
I'm unfamiliar with the space, educate me.
Yeah. So it goes where you would probably think it goes.
Got it. All right. This is a kid friendly
podcast, bro. Yeah, we got tank listening and stuff. So it goes down there, and then I take a pill every morning that's like supposed to, I don't know, help your body keep naturally producing testosterone too. So that's it. But I'm 1 week in. Results a little bit mixed. I'm not gonna lie. I started waking up.
You got side effects?
Side effects, bro. I've been waking up at like random hours every night. Woke up at like 4:30 a.m. this morning. Fell back asleep, but
like feeling bad or just like anxious?
Just up like for no reason. I'm like, why am I awake right now? It's 5:15. So you know me, your boy's not a morning person, so that's been a struggle. But the journey to just massive T, it requires sacrifices. So
it's not a downhill ride. It's not just rolling downhill.
No.
It's an easy route. It's an uphill climb to get where you're going. It makes me feel good you say that because I also wake up at random times in the night for no reason, and I just assume that's because my T is just through the roof. So that's why I'm awake, at 4:15 going through checklists in my mind. It's not the scaries, it's how maxed out my T is.
It's sleep apnea is a side effect of high T VT. So there you go.
This all checks out.
This all checks out. What we need to do is we need you to take this test, and then we need a side by side. I need to know who has higher.
You don't want to. I like this. I like this for the fans.
The fans need this, bro.
The subscribers, huge. All of the small group. Honestly, I like how we just launched into this because this is like we've hit the age bracket and we've hit a time in the world where these things are happening simultaneously.
Yes.
The young dudes are panicked about not having enough tea to, clearly, even though I feel like you're, pretty, I would say high T individual, high energy, does a lot of stuff, workout, blah, blah, blah. But you're still worried. You're still laying awake at night being like, I need to know my numbers. Part two, it's like going to Great Clips. You can go to like the Great Clips version of testosterone and get whatever you want. It's in a strip mall. Like you may not have gone to that place, but that place exists in every city. And you got Joey Suburb, not to use you here, but we got Joey Suburb. Who,
what are you talking about, bro?
That's my fictional character. My fictional character is Joey Suburb.
Okay.
And that dude, like we know that guy. That guy he refuses to get a vaccine, any vaccine.
Okay, yeah.
But he will, go take a shot, have blood drawn, just blindly trust whatever those numbers say and sign up for a multi-month and or annual subscription to who knows what, creams, pills, whatever. And they're just like, bro, give it to me. Yes, that's where we are.
Listen, the Joey suburb, like, all right, Biden, fuck you. You said to get the vaccine. I'm not doing it. I don't care what all the doctors say. I don't care what Fauci says. I don't care if there's fucking vaccine cards. I'm not doing that. But I am going to go to Quest Health, get a quick test.
It's in a strip mall, isn't it?
It's 5 minutes from my house. I'm going to get a quick test, and then I'm going to do a telehealth consultation with Dr. Mendez, and she's going to prescribe me, even though my numbers are good, testosterone, and I'm good to go.
Here's where we are. This is where we are right now. This, and on one hand, in all seriousness, I love that. I love that we have the access to be able to do that stuff. I'm proud, whatever you getting testosterone, people want their hair treatments, whatever, like great. Like let's make this stuff accessible. People should be able to do it. The Ozempic, whatever the what are the
Ozempic.
what are the what's that like type of medication? GLP-1.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. Like great. Like that's
More
probably
power to 'em.
that's probably great.
Get skinny. Yeah.
But simultaneously we're like, measles isn't a big deal. Why are they going to make my kid take a measles shot? Why are they trying to stop, Noah from being exposed to whooping cough?
Hey, if Jaden gets polio, it's all good,
God's got him. Now Joey Suburb, the dad, is like, I'm feeling a little soft. I can't get it going anymore. Give me everything I need. I don't care what the diagnosis is.
Yeah, 100%. So it's interesting times. There's definitely, I feel like probably the same people who do not take the vaccine. There's probably like an 80%. Those are the same people who would do Maximus Tribe, which is what I'm doing for my
Maximus Tribe.
Yeah,
Maximus Tribe.
that's what it's called. Yeah, great branding.
Honestly, like, dude, I'm flabbergasted. These are the times where, and maybe we'll get there. This could be a spin-off of this program. Maybe that we just need to go all in on schemes. Like, I think we've talked about this before, but it's scam season. The barrier to entry is zero.
I like
you can sit around and start I mean, look, we could do this live. We could riff the live, but we're about to start a men's performance. What are we gonna call it? It needs to be like better than society, but it's basically what's the better word, Boudinet? Market me up here.
Men's like a men's performance meetup or a community, if you will, perhaps. Maybe a community. A community sounds good.
I'm going better. Like what was it's like a fraternal order. I want a fraternal order or yeah, I mean this is how people do it now. It's like we could be on here, we start this up, we start an Instagram account.
It's a course. There needs to be a course involved.
It's a PDF you download from Instagram. It's
1 minute, and then maybe like a newsletter with 1 minute videos every day.
So you get an email. It's like a couple like pseudo alpha ways to talk to your coworkers. Like here's how you present an idea. You don't say
ways to talk to your coworkers.
Hey guys, what about this? You're like, guys, what we need to be doing, and you lean in. Like you let it lean in when you're talking.
We call it lean in? I think that could be the.
I mean, you know what? Guys should take that back.
They should take it back.
At 25, they should take it back.
What's her name? Stole it from us. Sheryl
Sandberg.
Sheryl Sandberg. I want to take it back. Let's go.
This is where our society is right now. Yeah, it's just like, what did you say? Maximus Tribe?
And Maximus Tribe.
Somehow it's better than what I could have imagined if I was going for the most outlandish version of what I was saying.
Well, you're gonna love this. What it's replacing was the strip mall testosterone pills that I was taking for the last year, which were called Alpha King Immortal. Get them at your local GNC.
Dude.
Most amazing branding ever. Alpha King Immortal, bro.
I hope however many people listen to this, I hope someone just had to pull over and stop. I'm driving and they had to get out of traffic because, to my point, dear friend, an educated friend,
Yeah.
a
Doctorate.
person who you're a legal scholar, honors program, law school, refuse to take shot,
A
but
therapeutic. Yeah.
will take
An
probably
mRNA
something that
therapeutic.
definitely did not go through any type of FDA testing called Alpha King Immortal for 1 year.
For
What?
a year. Honestly, dude, I felt really good on it. I kept taking it because it worked.
People feel good on meth. That doesn't mean they should keep doing it.
It was like $140 too for like the box for a month's supply.
Jeremy. All right. Yeah, this tells me everything I need to know.
Hey, buddy, your boy works in marketing. If someone comes at me with something that's branded that well, I'm taking it. So,
This pivots into, and I feel like I've been trying to come up with a good segment on this. It's kind of a cross episode we need to do soon,
cross.
and like we just walked into it. But I do want to start doing dudes and supplements, like to this
Yeah,
whole point,
we should. I mean, we
and
need
or
to do
pre
this.
workouts, because while I'm not on the T maxing yet, I think I'm naturally getting enough through my own, you know, anger and angst. I think it's producing plenty, but pre workout is a that's an area I'm passionate about.
I mean, dude, are you? It's the same as the shit I've been taking, bro. No, are you an
It's
no?
not called Alpha King, Alpha whatever,
Listen. Pre-workout
Immortal.
pioneered. They pioneered the absurd hypermasculine naming
I
in
know.
products.
I
No explode.
know explode. You know who really is like the thing that actually kind of kills me, because we've been doing this the hard way. We're trying to start companies. We're starting to build products that actually have value
Right.
for our customers, help them be better. Meanwhile, Alex Jones was really a pioneer in this space with what were his it's like he had a whole series of supplements from uh Truett bought some at one point,
Did he
and
really?
I
No
mean,
way.
like, as a joke, and it was um I mean, okay, so
We
here's
gotta
like an
pull up. Hold on.
article from March 2020. Your friend, New York Attorney General Letitia James, today ordered Alex Jones to immediately cease and desist selling and marketing products. This is actually related to coronavirus, but he
That's
still
even
sells
better.
supplements on Amazon. Super Male Vitality Drops, Lung
Super
Cleanse,
male vitality drops.
Lung Cleanse Plus Spray. That's the actual title of this product from InfoWars. I mean, just an incredible series of grifting.
Dude, I mean the before and after, the famous before and after picture of him, which I think we all know. Where have you've seen this, right?
Give
I
it to me
can't.
real quick.
So I can't share my screen right now for some reason. It's not letting me. So you might need to Google Alex Jones before and after. It's literally, it's like he looks exactly the same except he's slightly sunburned in the after picture.
Yeah, dude. All
It's
right.
a meme.
How do I even share my screen here? This is we'll share it on there, but like
Yeah.
it's literally you got a spray tan.
This is what we need to do. I mean, I'm down to start a male performance. We call it clinic, maybe. A clinic sounds good. Clinic sounds very like formal. You know.
Yeah, clinic's not bad. I just think that like, well, here's the take. I mean, as we'll just keep workshopping this. The rest of the content we can get into, because I have another Joey Suburbs connection here in a second. But like
Okay.
Joey Suburb, he doesn't want to go to a clinic. He wants to go to a place where like men bond over their trials and their
Uh huh.
uh their conquests. Like it's really like, think of like dudes who don't know anything about the Crusades, but imagine they would be incredibly successful were they to be in the Crusades. Like
Yes. I like
they
this.
can't
Okay.
tell you who each side was. They just know that it happened.
I like this. So are you envisioning, is this like a club where someone can go and let's say they have things like um they've got a gym, they have like a place where you could get, your T diagnosed and measured and things like that. Maybe
We're really vertically integrating here.
we're
We're
vertically
vertically
integrating.
integrating multiple things. Yeah,
Absolutely. And then there might be a little bar, a little cigar lounge in
easy.
the yeah, it could be a compound. I'm envisioning a
We
compound.
like compounds. Dudes like compounds.
Dudes love compounds. Every guy's goal is to have a compound.
It
At
really
some Yeah, like that's
2025. That's like really like I'll need a barn dominium and I need a compound.
exactly.
Let's check my boxes.
I like this. So yeah, a male performance compound, if you will.
Well, it's basically like yeah, it's interesting because I see like through my wife and through the women of this age, they have like the wellness place you go. And that
Mhm.
place unabatedly will sell other stuff.
Absolutely.
They'll cross sell products. They'll attach. It's called attach rate in our world, right? They're going to attach other stuff to the thing that you came in to buy. But yeah, combining the tea, the strip mall tea shop, the supplement hustler, the CrossFit gym,
Yep.
and I mean honestly, like the cigar bar thing, it's just like the sense of community. Like dudes, all right,
Yeah.
here's like how Rogan would put it. He would be like, yeah, like for 100,000 years, we crave like being on the war party, and we're sitting around the fire after a day of hiking 20 miles. Like our brain still the lizard brain still wants
Still
that
wants
thing.
that. Yep.
Instead, our guy Joey Suburb was like drove to the office, sat in traffic, looked at a computer screen all day, and all he wants is just feel alive for a second.
Yeah.
And so we just fill that void with, you know, CrossFit, kettlebell swings, and talking about their testosterone numbers.
It's a good idea, bro. I mean, I think you charge like 500 a month. I think it's a premium place. But when you're
You gotta have hats that like how like all the special like special force operators, any branch, they have hats with the patch on it. Like they have the hat with the Velcro. Dudes who don't serve love those hats.
yeah,
Guys who actually serve aren't wearing them out
absolutely.
to target. But guys who are not veterans, they want those.
Stolen valor. So it's a stolen valor vending machine. It's just got hats. And then it could also have things like blue chew pills and stuff like that. Just like anything you
I
need.
mean, I feel like I wish I was more prepared for us to do this today. You shocked me so much. You took me by so much surprise.
I took you outside the ice wall today.
Yeah, I'm over the wall. I mean, honestly, like we could have that's a thing that those meetups would thrive. Like that may be the intro
Yes.
into like there might be the Friday night like
Conspiracy meeting.
dudes who are like, let me tell you, like we're doing an
Conspiracy
information
workshop.
session. It's like 8:30 on Friday night. It's a guy with like slides on a projector, and he's like, "You guys may not know about what's going on at the bottom of the earth."
That's a great, like, if you had nightly workshops covering different conspiracies where guys can come, it's just an informational session. And it's basically like one of those dudes with like the green screens behind him, but he's talking about like the Tartan Empire, the lizard people, the flat earth, all that stuff. I mean, this,
I mean, you may hate this take, but it's like AA, but instead of like getting you out, it's pulling you in.
yeah,
It's just designed to pull you in.
exactly. Exactly. This is your new thing. I love it, man. I love it. This is after we both exit, after you exit Ambition, after I exit Textla. I think this is the next thing.
Yeah, I think the key is just to have as long as you can be like we're filling a void that's so huge in the modern society, and that void is you know that void is in all of us.
We're trying to decrease the divorce rate by 20 to 30% by making dudes better and giving them a place where they can go and optimize before they go back home to their wives and children. That's it.
I think it's just
I
it
got thumbs
just
up about
seems
it.
like such low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
The fascinating thing, and I can't believe we've done all this recording. I actually wish we'd not been recording because I want to shoot out an email and be like, listen, crazy idea to a couple PE guys and be like, we're we're rolling up a couple CrossFit gyms, testosterone centers, and a compounding pharmacy. And those three businesses, just hear me out.
Thing just became one thing, one place that the world needs more third places, right? Is that what they're calling it?
This is yeah. We're shape rotating right now. We're shape rotating
We are
hard.
we are not word selling. We are shape rotating. I think this is. Let's do it. We could buy a strip mall and just then abandon the strip mall and turn it into this place.
All we need is a Kmart. I just need one Kmart.
We need one Kmart.
The thing is, like, the insanity of it is like if you had a giant parking lot in front of a Kmart or Big Lots or whatever, and like at the very front, in a part you're not going to use, you just put like a ropes course, like a tactical ropes course.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
Guys, like Joey Suburbs driving by, he's like, "What's going on over here?"
Yeah,
There
they
doesn't have to
can't
be anyone
resist.
utilizing it.
It's a tractor beam into the ropes course. Like they can't resist that.
Dude, I yeah, this might be our new call. We've got to accelerate our exit timeline so that we can really fulfill this dream.
Yeah. Just go ahead and send the email to the PE world, buddy. Let's get them in the mix, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'll get I'm trying to think of an innocuous name, but yeah, we'll get Connor on it. Connor's getting an email today. He won't get it. Played lax at Columbia, but it's a different world for him.
Yeah. Just tell them about Joey Suburbs. I think everyone knows the Joey Suburbs, buddies.
I don't know if people in New England or the Bay Area know Joey
They might
Suburb,
not. You
but this is a market that we excel in.
yeah. We know this. We know our entire friend group is this market.
Yeah, we are so plugged into the Venn diagrams that make that market. Yeah, I mean, even like, dude, we're selling raw milk out of there. Like there's like,
Man, we could go.
there's like a guy who comes like every Saturday morning with like as much of a cow as you want. Like,
Yes. Oh man.
like
You have
like
the
the
local.
vertical integration is going low and it's going high.
Yeah.
It's going both ways.
I think that's the goal is we vertically integrate as many manly things as possible and just stuff it all into one thing. Like raw milk, we're selling beef, we're selling raw eggs.
Like you're
There's a
like
beer bar, there's a cigar bar.
my wife is like, how did you spend $1,800 at whatever we're calling it?
And then one of us needs to go like the Adam Newman route from WeWork, where just kind of like quasi cult leader and like really just become like the next Andrew Tate, and just be out there.
Ooh,
Yeah. Just
hot
talk
topic here.
hot topic. Andrew Tate, who's back in the US.
Florida doesn't want him.
I know.
I actually respect Florida. Florida making.
Ron DeSantis lane switching on Tate is it's a civil war now inside the Republican Party.
Andrew Tate taking I'll just call it the modern GOP down is a was not on my bingo card. There's another good infighting right now that I am so distracted by us T-maxing right now. Oh, what was it? But yeah, there's been a series of shocking events over the last 7 days. We can leave the politics out of it, but
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with starting this roll up right now.
I think it's the move. So we need a name. We need an abandoned Kmart in some suburb, and we need access to gym equipment, red
It's just
light.
it's
Yeah,
easy,
it's easy.
man, dude. Like you put like a sauna in there.
But yeah, sauna, cold plunge, steam room. game
Like
over.
those clinics right now are, or I say clinics, like that's the point of this whole thing. Like you could put an infrared sauna and a cold plunge in a commercial first floor building, and like you're like, oh yeah, it's a wellness clinic. I'm
Yeah,
like,
little
not for
IV,
us.
like liquid IVs. Like they're filling with minerals and shit.
Yeah, dude, this is insane.
Yeah. We need to open it first locations. I think you gotta do Vegas. Just has
See,
like
I'm taking the other way here, which I like the people can get to see this, but I'm going tier three flyover states.
Columbus, Ohio. Like is kind of what you're
Columbus, Ohio's prime, like Des Moines,
Des Moines. Yeah, I like
like
that.
dude, South Haven, Mississippi. It's crushing. It's crushing in South Haven.
It is crushing in South Haven. Trying to think that now. I like the bigger cities though, because I feel like you need some wealth to like. I'm trying to charge a premium to come here. I'm not trying to. I need dudes who can afford to spend 6 racks a year on this experience. And I'm not sure if Des Moines, Iowa, like what the population is that's gonna be able to do that. That's my only concern.
Before we look it up, what do you think the population of Des Moines is? My hands are not on the keyboard right now.
It's probably like 80 to 200,000, somewhere in there.
Bro, respect Iowa. I think it's like 400,000.
No way.
All right, we're gonna look it up right now.
Look it up.
Des Moines. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Are you looking it up too?
No, what is it?
The city population 210,000.
Oh, I'm good, bro.
Metro 709.
That's shocking.
We
They 700,000
might be able
people.
to. They might have the market for two clinics, two of these.
Okay. And lots of farmers, lots of access to raw milk and cows, I'll say.
I mean, Fort Worth is like. Well, actually, Fort Worth is wrong. It's like Plano.
Yeah, you gotta go Plano. You gotta go to the edge of the Metroplex
Yep.
where people aren't gonna want to drive to, somewhere that far. They're sticking around their strip malls nearby. So you have to just be right there. Plano's a good
I
one.
don't. I don't know what they call this person in like the female version of these companies, but like you see them online, they're like the first cornerstone of the um like a multi-level marketing scheme. Like they're like the person who spreads it out. You know what I mean? Like it's basically like
Patient
we got to
zero.
go get someone from Bellhops who did this at like on campuses and got like the first dude, like the community manager,
The
like
community
that
manager.
person,
Yeah.
that community manager, that local is key
Yeah.
because it's all about like how cool and is that guy.
Here's what
Like,
you
do you want to
do.
go hang with that guy?
I'm already on this, buddy. So you go to the local country club and you find like the alpha, most successful dude, most connected dude there. And you're like, yo, you get fruit. We're giving you this for free. Just start coming. He starts coming. I'm like, invite your boys. You know, next thing you know, like they're in there, they're having a good time. They're talking about the country club. And then it just spreads from there. It's the start at the top with the elites, and then let it just trickle on down, buddy. Let it trickle on down.
I've got a whole counter take because you're not part of this universe that I am, but like I was at two baseball practices last night. I'm
Ooh,
going to
parent.
the like, nice suburban neighborhood baseball fields. That's where I'm infiltrating. I'm
Yeah.
finding the dad who's like
I'm the Little League
pretty
dads.
fit, pretty cool, and I'm like, dude, you should check out the new gym, check out the new spot.
I
And
like this move.
next thing, he's telling his wife about the ice wall. He's using who knows what supplements. He's got a chest freezer full of a grass-fed beef. He's just hooked. Well, the hooks are at every level.
He's forming a militia. He's suddenly just.
Yeah, we've got like a "Don't Tread on Me." There's a spin on like the "Don't Tread on Me" Gadsden flag. That's like I don't know. We could workshop that, but it's like a different color. It's not yellow.
I think this is the move. You're right, because you need to hit the Little League dads, and then you need to hit the like big shot peeps. You get those two groups
Yeah.
in here,
Yep.
you're going. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever runs that thing could become the next president.
Yeah,
We
for
could
sure.
become the next president if this fits.
And that's really the end game here, I think, is a BT Boudinet ticket, in 2040 or whatever.
Yeah, we got a little time. We probably need a little time.
And one of us is gonna have to switch our party allegiances. I'm not sure who it's gonna be.
No, see, well, my big take is what we really need is we need, which we had in the early 1800s, cross party. We
Ooh,
need cross party
I like
tickets.
this. What if we bring back cross party tickets? Maybe that's our
You
thing.
know, do you know that we used to the person who lost became the vice president
I do remember that. Yeah.
for like a handful of years. It wasn't like a long tradition, but I think it's like early 1800s. We did that for a couple cycles.
That was a gangster fucking move. Can you imagine like you're just the VP and you have like no power and like you're
Well, it's also like, dude, talk about like a checks and balances, which, we're actively trying to strip away right now. But like, imagine if Kamala Harris was the vice president right now, like right today. Like, how insane, but also kind of amazing would that be
it,
if this, shameful press conference with Zelensky the other day happened, but instead of JD
Kamala's
Vance on the
there.
couch, it was Kamala Harris.
Kamala's just like, yeah, like just undermining Trump.
She's just scowling at Trump.
I mean, the content, the Republic would fall probably in the, within the space of 20 years, but the content would be epic. The narratives would be amazing.
I genuinely think there's like a like we're not at a place right now where the discourse is that respectful. It has been more respectful, but like I think there would be a improvement in the discourse if the two people who are running knew they had to like work with the other person
Yeah.
come whatever next cycle.
Yeah, that's true.
And they can't
And
and
if
they
they
can't
knew there was a
they can't
cabinet position like waiting on them at the end of the election, I think they would probably try to keep a little bit more civil, you know?
I mean, even like, how insane is it that if you win, if you were the president, I was the vice president, but you die, then I'm the president. Like it's like
That's
a wild
rowdy.
series of checks and balances.
But if you're the other side, are you constantly trying to assassinate the president now? Because you're like, oh shit, we're like one step away from being the guys here, you know?
I guess that might be how banana republics start. I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting system. Like if
You're
every other role was the opposite party, like if it was like in this case, Trump won, Kamala's VP,
Secretary of State's like,
Secretary of State's
oh,
Republican. The next person is. It's like this. What a fascinating series of the like inner workings of that would be amazing.
yeah. Well, once we get elected in 2040, we can, revisit this and potentially reinstate it
Well, I think you
as
can. Yeah, we could just executive order it, right?
yeah, executive
It's a
order the shit out of it.
requirement.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need approval for that.
No, you don't. You just fucking just
I,
rubber stamp it. Let's go.
all right,
Yeah.
real question: Do you think that Trump ever reads the things that he signs? Those like the
Absolutely
EOs
not.
that he signed. Do you think
Absolutely
it
not.
actually says anything? Like, what does it say?
Listen, he's been vetted before he signs. He knows what's in those things. He's just like, yeah, I'm good. Boom. My
He's got a
people, he
Sharpie.
had the smartest people reading it and vetting it, and then just telling him it's either a green light or a red light. That's it. That's it. Leadership. Delegation, buddy. Delegation. I would do
I
the
can't.
same thing. I wouldn't be reading all these fucking bills if I was president. I'd be like, let my people do it and then just tell me, you know.
I mean, I believe you.
I'm too
I
busy
believe that. I believe.
owning Zelensky on national television to worry about this other shit.
I can't. I can't go there right now. I'm too alive with the idea of whatever we're doing in the suburbs. Basically, we're bringing men back to life.
We're bringing the suburbs back to life. We're making the suburbs great again, making marriage great again.
You're on
Men,
a. You're
if we
Yeah.
raise the male testosterone average by like 20 or 30 points, bro, it's a game changer for society.
So as a person who's undergoing this, I appreciate you sharing your medical life with us right now. Like, what are you hoping for? Like, what's the thing that you want?
It's kind of funny because like I felt good before I started this, so I guess just I want to feel even better. I want more energy. I want to sleep better. Ironically, I wanted to sleep better,
Okay,
but that's
but now
not
you're
really.
sleeping worse
Now I'm sleeping worse. So, yeah,
because the unverified pills that we're taking were.
yeah. So the sleep apnea is hitting me, but yeah, I don't know. I guess the goal is just to, and I feel like be calmer too, less, just more calmness, more just focus. So that was it really. Also, there's a study that shows like increased testosterone swings you further to the right on the political spectrum. This is a real thing, buddy.
You're
This
trying to
is
increase. You're like, how do I go further in the
how
political
do I go
spectrum?
further,
I
further
need to.
right wing. So I
I
was
need
like,
to
well,
medically induce becoming
this,
further across the political spectrum.
exactly, man. So
The YouTube videos and the reels weren't doing enough for me. I need to change my physiology to become more politically right of
more
center.
politically extreme. We'll see how it works. I might be going full Alex Jones here in a month. I don't know. So
You become physically redder and redder. Like you're physically changing your skin tone.
we'll
Like
see. Summer's coming, buddy. I'm getting lots of sun, so this may happen.
it's lobster mode. Dude, what an amazing. The amazing part is this is episode 2, season 2.
Yeah,
The script was totally tossed out
it was.
before it even started. The last thing I want to end on and wrap it with, but you took us in a totally different direction. The vibe shift, and you're like talking about it, the vibe shift to like just maxing. Tell me
Yeah.
about just maxing because this is a new thing that I want people to get on.
So I've always been this way. This is both a strength and a flaw of mine. Literally, like it's why I don't drink and like why I can't take certain medications. Let's put it that way.
If they're not
I'm
if they're not
pro
approved by the FDA though, you're in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm prone to maxing it, whether regardless of what it is. So it's why I do startups. It's why I, had to probably have a JD. I'm an extreme personality. I love I'm going all in on whatever I'm doing. So if there's something I'm passionate about, I'm going all in on it. So if that's like working out, I'm going all in. If it's startup, if it's work, I'm going all in. I want high stakes. I don't want like a 9 to 5 corporate job. I want like big fucking, I want like a war. So if I like a girl, I really like a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's either like it's all or nothing. So I don't know. It's a way of life. I'm programmed that way. I've been that way since day one. But maxing's fun. It's like you're living life. You're like raw dogging life. Like you're in it. You know what I'm saying? You're not like sleepwalking through it. You're fucking getting it.
The
That's the way, buddy.
lexicon, the shift in the lexicon of like, you know, whatever our generation is, the millennials, late millennial, early millennials, to yeah, I'm sleep maxing right now. I'm
Sleep
protein
maxing.
maxing right now. I'm cortisol maxing right now. Like
Cortisol
whatever
maxing.
it is, I'm de-stress maxing right now. Like
De-stress.
I'm in on people being absolutely like we've like tossed out all concepts of like within reason. Like the Goldilocks zone is out. We're
Goldilocks
like,
zone's done. Yeah.
yeah, I
Balance
don't
is
care.
done. I don't want
Balance is, yeah. I just want to overemphasize and over indulge in whatever the thing is until like working out right now. I'm just going until my shoulder tears.
What's funny by maxing that way, though, it does create balance because you have all these counter extremes that actually are able to somewhat neutralize her so you don't go insane, if that makes sense. So I work really hard, but I also work out really hard and take care of myself. If I was like
Interesting.
not working out really hard and taking care of myself, I'd be a wreck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I
Right.
go to church, like, that's spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? I go to an Orthodox Christian church, which is another form of maxing, I think.
True.
So
That is, yeah.
I'm
All right. What's the
Orthodox.
counterbalance to that?
I don't know.
Are you going to say it on the show?
The counterbalance to the Orthodox Church, I don't know, bump rap, like dirty South rap music and stuff too.
That's the softest answer
It
ever.
is soft, But I go. I don't know. I don't know what the counterbalance that is, but it's definitely all of them together. Like kind of work so that I have like somewhat balanced life, but nothing. It's not like I'm doing anything mildly. Everything's going hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I'm in on this. We got to incorporate the maxing into
Maybe,
the
yeah.
ethos.
Maybe we call our deal like performance. Like it needs maxing. I think in the name.
Performance, unfortunately, is that's a that's a word of the intellectuals
Yeah, we
of
don't want that.
academia. We
We
want
need.
no the only science Joey Suburb respects is bro science.
Yeah, I
He
think
does
we call it something like maximum. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the name of it or something like that.
we yeah, I mean we I feel sorry for anyone who listens to this because it's the ultimate riff on what most people like. This is the worst idea ever, and all I see is
I see
subscribe.
dollar signs, bro. I see dollar signs that path to the presidency. So let's and just America becoming better. You know,
What is China fear? A bunch of
China does
dudes
not want
driving
this.
GMC Sierras who are just high on life, who are just
China
ready to
wants
go.
low T. China wants our T levels in the twos, bro. China wants to see American males with 200 level Ts.
What's the scale? What's the good scale? Where's green?
I think it's like 300 to 800s the or 300 to 1000s the normal range. Your boy was like a 750 something, so I was in the
What a
Goldilocks
flex.
I was in the Goldilocks zone, but I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to get into like the 1000 plus zone.
I'm embarrassed to tell you this. Got my the last time I did a physical, which is probably like over 6 months ago. They did the numbers and they did the test for all of this. Um, the guy was like, my PA, he was like, "Yeah, dude, you don't need to do it." And I was like, "All right, whatever. Well, just
Damn,
hit me with the numbers.
missed
Send them to
opportunity.
me." So the best part, or the dumb part, this is how I operate. Not maxing in this. Call or their office calls me. They're like, "We got the numbers." I was like, "Cool. Um, like, how do I? Can you email them to me?" And they're like, "No, you can pick them up." I was like, "I'm not coming back, and I'm not driving back." And I was like, "Just tell me, give me like the sense." They're like, I don't know. They couldn't like share the info because of HIPAA compliance or something like that. They couldn't
The
electronically
phone.
share it. And so I was like, just tell me like good or great on the phone and I'm good to go. And the
There's
lady
no
was like,
bad. It's either
the
gonna be
lady
good or
was like,
great.
great. And I was like, all right, I'm never going to get them.
Oh
So
man.
I've never gotten them.
We got all right. You need to get this information for our next episode, buddy. I think
I
that's
guess I have
the
to drive
cliffhanger
back
for.
there.
Yeah,
I know
that's the
it's
before next Friday. You need to get out there and you need to get these, and we're sharing them on episode 3.
what an inconvenience. Like,
Do it for the
anyway,
fans. Yeah, people need to know.
dude, the fans are like, where can I find a Kmart? Where can I find if you own a Kmart or a closed down Walgreens or CVS?
Call us.
We're available.
You've got a
Connor's
buyer.
Connor's already on the line
Yeah,
looking for CrossFits that have shut down.
I'm here for it, man. Let's get Connor on the line. Let's get some strip marts in Des Moines, Iowa lined up, and let's do this thing.
Minneapolis.
Mini. I'm not going
I
to Des
feel like
Moines for the opening though. I'm staying out of Iowa. I'll let you go. And
we're not going. I think it has to. I think it has to have like a southern. Like the South definitely has a stranglehold on the culture right now of the people we're talking about. So I think it has to start in the
and
greater South,
I agree.
Texas and or Sun Belt,
Little
and
Rock,
then
Arkansas.
you're
Yeah,
kind of passing that flair onto whatever the
yeah.
Midwest slash Rust Belt.
Birmingham, Alabama. I think that's a stronghold.
That's a good spot. I mean, that's a little country club ish. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Like country club's not bad, but
I think there's lots of little league dads in Birmingham. I think Texas is actually maybe I think Plano is maybe the best one I've heard yet in terms
as
of Bible options.
the founding of the Mecca, where's the Mecca of this a
Plano,
business?
Texas.
Said no one ever. Yeah. Where's the beating heart of this identity?
American masculinity is reclaimed in Plano, Texas. Or it's in San Antonio, the home of the fucking Alamo.
Alamo's a good logo. If that was the building, if the building
Yes.
was the Alamo.
I think we're going to San Antonio. I think you start with the fucking Alamo.
The way to really just like over the top do this, I'm imagining Sevierville-esque, like a facade on a strip mall building, but it's the shape of the Alamo.
Yeah. Maybe you call it the Alamo Club. It's the masculine urge to have a final stand, buddy. This is the final stand of masculinity. The final stand of masculinity. The Alamo Club. Boom. Fuck yeah. We'll have to they'll probably sue us for copyright infringement. That's okay.
Who owns the Alamo?
I don't know. Someone's got to own it. But
it might be for sale. Dude, I don't know what to say. I feel like we have to wrap. That's been an unhinged 56 minutes that we just went down. 49:30
49:30.
None of which I expected. I'm actually shocked by the whole thing.
These are the best episodes when we're just riffing. We don't need any scripts.
A confession turns into, I think, the next 20 years of our lives.
Yeah. Just brutal honesty. That's the Boudinet way, buddy. It's never steered me wrong. So now you guys know. Now we're going to get
Jeremy
rich.
Boudinet representing the Fort Worth, Texas Metroplex. I'm Brian Trautschold. I hope no one listens to this so we can just go execute this ourselves. We can just thrive.
Don't steal this idea. This is ours. And it's coming to a third-tier city near you.
We are taking founding members, though. If you'd like to join as a founding member, please email the show.
You the man, VT. Good stuff, guys. See you next week.